up, family? Back at it with a new video. This is actually the last one of his videos that I have on the list. I thought I did it, but I didn't do it. But yeah, man, we're gonna be reacting to top 5 movies you loved as a kid and hate as an adult. Damn. He got a couple of them on here, bro. Let's see what he got though.
What's up, y'all? It's DD Conway, and I want to say Happy New Year to everyone watching. I personally want to thank God for letting me make it to another year and seeing such success in 2024. I look forward to seeing what 2025 brings, and I hope y'all were able to enjoy bringing in the new year. In the comments below, tell me your list of movies you liked when you were younger, but don't like now. Let's get it.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Gucci. Living's on the chain with the V-cuts. Living's on the...
Coming in at number 5 is the Fast and Furious franchise.
Better hide your baby or...
He did it.
I think after the first 5, they could have quit it. They could have just let it go. But now Vin Diesel done turned into Superman. His shirt is made of vibranium. And he just got even more like, what did he say? Oh, he said family. Family. Like, shut up.
Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get!
It's a franchise that definitely drew me into watching with Too Fast, Too Furious. The design, the cars, just the overall story made me love it and continue to follow it because it was indeed entertaining.
Ejectocito, cuz!
It would keep going on, and to me, some were hit or miss. But personally now, I think they should stop making these motherfuckers. Once a movie franchise has been around long enough to take that bitch to space or anywhere near it, it's time to wrap that motherfucker up.
Yeah.
Y'all just getting lazy at that point.
We're in outer space!
That was very stupid idea. A very stupid one.
You're a basic bitch.
Then you can only push Vin Diesel talking slow as hell for so long. An evil biscuit looking at nigga. And adding The Rock was cool, but after a while, they should have stopped with his muscular Great Dane looking ass too.
Thank you. Thank you. After that, after Fast 5, they did not have to go any further. They did not. But
Bitch up!
looking at it now, it's just something that's become very repetitive. Then you pick and choose like Hobbs and Shaw. I'm not saying that some of these movies aren't necessarily good, but I can't bring myself to just keep watching them. They're not entertaining like that. It's like the Friday the 13th franchise. After a while, you keep kind of draining this bitch into the ground. Coming in at number 4, parody films are some of my favorite genre films.
I hated every one of these, man. I'm not even... I hated Meet the Spartan. All of these I hated. What's the other one? It was another one, but they was in Narnia. I hated that. Oh, that's Disaster Movie. I'm sorry. But yeah, I hated all
There's so many that I'll eventually do a list on that. But for this list, let's specifically talk about the run of parody films in the late 2000s. Movies like Epic Movie.
No, Captain Jack swallows.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Meet the Spartans.
That is how men of Sparta greet one another. High fives for the women, and open-mouth tongue kisses for the men.
This nigga gay as hell.
And Disaster Movie.
What? We're just playing with my monkey.
That nigga is guilty!
Were all movies that at one point were parody films that I enjoyed. But watching them back years later is realizing these are, in my opinion, some of the worst parody films ever made. This shit was so lazy. It's like they mass produced a bunch of them. Now, I can say these movies made me appreciate the Wayans brothers even more. There was always structure and a fluid flow to a Wayans parody.
I don't want your cheeseburger.
Please, man! I suck your dick!
What did you say, nigga?
The others that would
He was like, ew.
follow them were not only just like
Yo.
booty juice, but they aren't well thought out. Just a bunch of parodies thrown together and no story with it, really. They were asked because they don't make you feel like you watching a movie. And even in the setup or introduction of a joke or character, it felt forced. It made me question, why the fuck am I even watching this bag of ass?
Cut that bitch off!
These folks literally gave us multiple trash movies that weren't good. And I'm sure many of us went to the theaters to watch them, sadly. For this next one, it was purely the kid in me that thought this movie was a good movie. It's Robert Townsend production. And some may remember, some might be too old to remember. But coming in at number 3 is Up, Up, and Away.
But Scott, a superhero is not supposed to lie.
Ain't another motherfucking word, and this shit is over.
As a kid, seeing the suits and this nigga George Jefferson kept me interested. It wasn't many of us on TV playing superheroes, let alone being on Disney Channel at that. Because
They
back
got these old Power Ranger villain ass suits on and shit. Come on, man.
back then, Nickelodeon was Nickelodeon. And at one point, Disney Channel would have a black person in a lead role every so often. It wasn't going to be too many black people with their own show at one time. I'd just say that. You either getting canceled or you getting reduced to a token black person role.
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy it.
But Up, Up, and Away was a cheesy Disney movie that I love because we got to see people that look like us in a role like that on Disney Channel. Now, I won't say I hated this movie as an adult. It's obviously like doo-doo water. But my biggest problem with this as an adult was watching this back. And these motherfuckers' weakness was aluminum foil.
Why?
Robert Townsend, take your super sour dookie sandwich eating ass home somewhere, bro. You black.
Boogie, boogie, nigger.
All the weaknesses you could have came up with. All the weaknesses you could have gave them. You made these folks weakness aluminum foil. The one thing you know niggas gonna use to cover the leftovers from whatever cookout they go to, stealing multiple plates.
Aluminum foil is the one thing that screws up our molecular structure.
Man, take your freaky fabuloso drinking ass on somewhere doing all that freak ass shit.
Cut that bitch off!
This shit look dumb as hell.
If you've been trying to lose weight and have one of these insurance plans, you could work with a nutritionist for free.
Coming in at number 2, it's Love and Basketball. And
I loved it as a kid, but I didn't understand it then. As an adult, I still do love the movie. But they made Quincy back in the day. I thought Quincy was just like the dude that dude. But once I got older, I'm like, Quincy was a dickhead, man. Like, you fumbling somebody that knows you to a T, and she trying her best, you know, but you want to be an asshole towards her, you know. Like, come on, G.
I'll say at one point of being a kid, this was a decent movie. I was always hooping, so young me felt like this was a good hoop story.
This is my girl. What do I have to do?
Do something strange for a little piece of change.
But getting older was realizing Love and Basketball kind of can of bounced at ass juice.
Smells like ass.
Sometimes it's not really specifically because of the acting, which they kind of held their own. They did what they were supposed to do to a point. However, as I get older, I realized the story kind of didn't make sense at certain points. For one, Q dog walked Monica's seductive pit bull looking ass, but was mad when the Allstate man was digging in all the holes but his mama.
Sometimes things happen.
And some things should never.
I just caught on. Yo, can we rewind that back?
Monica's seductive pit bull looking ass, but was mad when the Allstate man was digging in all the holes but his mama.
Sometimes things happen.
And some things should never fucking happen.
Come on, Q, man. Tap dance pterodactyl looking ass nigga. You knew your daddy was a hoe. You your
Facts, he did.
daddy's son. Fuck you mad for. Then one of the main things that pissed me off, where the fuck fuck is this nigga mustache at?
What the f is your stash at?
That man face was nigga just hell, free at last faced ass nigga. Y'all was trying to make Buddy look young. And he looked disturbing as hell. Then Monica, I am Weasel looking ass.
I am Weasel.
Let a nigga dog walk her the whole film. After knowing what it's like to work your ass off and get the chance to play in college, ain't no way in hell I would have risked that because somebody was mad. Then the biggest thing that made me mad was just the fact that Monica and Q was two hoopers that couldn't fucking hoop.
I'll play you.
What?
One game, one-on-one.
For what?
Your heart.
Cut that bitch off!
How you want to do that and you trash? Garbage truck juice. To me, they should have done more training because nothing was believable about these folks hooping the whole movie. I'll save everything I have to say about this movie because I'm going to put this on the next unintentionally funny list. For number one, I often ask now, why the fuck does this exist? I mean, number one is Soul Plane.
Don't come up here complaining and shit. You motherfuckers want to come on here and act a goddamn fool?
When this first dropped, I knew myself and others that had this on bootleg. I went to the barbershop, and we used to have a DVD man.
DVDs, CDs. I got Ike Turner's greatest.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wore this movie the fuck out back then. I did. I definitely did. I thought it was one of the funniest movies of all time until I got older and was like, this shit was absolute trash. There's certain part. Let me say this though. It is certain parts of the movie that is funny. Like John Witherspoon was funny. The nigga that was on the black guy Malcolm in the Middle, he was funny to me. I ain't gonna hold you. Monique was funny as shit to me. Method Man had his time. It was okay. You know, but when I watch it again, it's just the storyline, if anything, that was just dumb as hell.
With Tina on the cover.
The man sold anything, really. Cologne, personal hygiene products. The DVDs was definitely a go-to. That man had Soul Plane as one of the main movies. And it was one of the times I seen multiple people actually buy from this booster ass nigga.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
To me, if they just wrote a better story, it would have been okay. It would have been a lot better.
I thought Soul Plane was a black masterpiece when I was younger. Huh? Couldn't tell me it wasn't one of the funniest movies ever. And I love the fact that we had such a great black cast.
Yeah.
That was something I would always look for when I was younger. Getting older is realizing that this movie shouldn't exist at all, bro. I don't care what nobody say. And everyone attached to this deserves a tall, cold glass of doo-doo ice cream.
And Sophia, I can't say her last name for shit, but God, when she did, whew, Lord, that one was fine. Jesus Christ.
For sure. Yeah, I can add some little sprinkles at the top if you want.
See why black incompetence. God damn, that was flat as a motherfucker. Is our funniest weapon in the war on terror.
I beg your pardon?
Because that's exactly what y'all did, bro. Y'all made one big stereotypical ass film.
Yeah. Based
off a black dude coming into money and buying an airport, doing some of the most stereotypical shit you could possibly do.
They said another gave you niggas money! Cut that bitch off!
Damn sure shouldn't have given y'all money to make this. I know somebody non-black was watching this movie and they just sat back and said like, that's exactly what them niggas would do if they had that type of money. Incompetence is not a hood classic. Fuck all that. I personally feel like you eat cock meat sandwiches if you feel like this is a classic.
You boys ready for your cock meat sandwich?
Yo.
I saw gay, so I said gay. That ain't bullying, that's an astute observation.
Now, does it have some funny scenes? Yes. But it wasn't worth this being in theaters. Because motherfuckers was definitely not laughing with us.
Damn, I thought this went straight to DVD. This was in theaters? I forgot this shit was in theaters, bro. Oh
my opinion. I'm glad it didn't do that great in theaters. But I guess it's cool that it went triple platinum in the hood.
Cut that bitch off!
Smoking grits and...
I totally didn't remember. I thought this shit went straight to DVD. Wow. Yeah. Fast and the Furious, y'all just need to stop. Y'all don't need to do no more. I swear, man. Because y'all bringing too many people into the mix. After a while, y'all gonna be fighting the damn Avengers. And I'm just like, if Vin Diesel can beat Captain America, then I'm gonna be like, dog, y'all need to cut it the fuck out. And Marvel as a whole, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. Stick to the comics. Please. But other than that, cause yo, Marvel been pissing me off a lot lately. But yo, if y'all enjoyed this, smash the like button for your boy. Comment down below what y'all thought of the video. Share the video and subscribe to the channel for your boy. If you have not yet, go and subscribe to DD Conway Nostalgic Lounge. Show that brother all the love in the world. Follow him on all his platforms and tell him I sent you over there, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. We out this. Peace.